Barbara Nandutu. I am from Uganda. I am 30 years old. When I joined the disability movement, that was when I was at the university. I happened to be a guild representative on the university guild council, the university parliament. I was representing my hall of residence. That was Mary Stewart Hall, representing both the disabled and non-disabled. There is no involvement of girls, young girls with disabilities in what's going on. Well, the focus is basically on the elder women. Yeah, that's it. So the movement is going on, but I feel the girls, the young girls, are still left out. Well, I could say thank you for that question about the area of sexual violence. Well, nothing really. Okay, it is something I could say because it's happening in my senior. Well, let me say in my primary. Okay, I was approaching my secondary life, So during that time, when I was going through like changes, adolescent stage, you know, body changes, so many things happening into your body. And well, I started experiencing the menstrual cycle, the menstrual periods, and I never got prepared for this at all. Well, my sister, who is older than me, she was prepared for this. She got prepared, and she knew what to do. So I got to learn about this later on. That for her, she told me. They told me this and what to do when this happens, when I see this is what I should do. But I was like, I never got any kind of thing like that right from home. So I, for one, got to learn. When I saw these changes happening, I got to learn about it while I was in school, like from my peers, my friends, you know. So I could ask them, I mean, if this happens, what do you do? And I remember that time when I went to school, I never went with any kind of sanitary towels, and I never went with any. So I asked my friends, the ones who gave me the towels to use. So from then they told me what to do, and that's how I got to learn about it. And well, the other people that are experiencing such things. And the other thing I would say, we know, when you're passing through the streets and guys see you and they want to touch you, stuff like that, and I think that's still violence. I would call that violence, and it has happened to me. There's a relationship I was in, and this guy never wanted to associate him. He never wanted to identify me with that he was in love with me when he was among his friends, and that alone tortured me psychologically. So it's in a way violence. So I never, in fact, when I realized that you are the kind who because of my disability, you attach it to my disability. You like me when we're alone. There are no people. That's when you like me. But then when there are other people, you don't want people to know that you have something to do with me, maybe concerning love or something like that. So it has happened to me, and it's in a way violence, and it's happened to other people. For some girls I've heard with the experiences, they say that the guy, when maybe she lives alone, the guy wants to come in the night, and in the morning he leaves very early in the morning, and he doesn't want anyone to know there's something going on with them, you know. Things like that, it's happening, and it tortures you psychologically. Basically, it really tortures you, and sometimes you think you're not worth, you know, you're not worth it. And such things put some girls to like, well, he's just helping me. I should accept and go with that. If he's coming to sleep at my place, I should accept and go with that. Well, I think that's not right, because you still have a right to such needs, and it's a need like for any other person. I mean, it's not right. So it's something we have to go into and talk to our fellow young girls with disabilities, that you can say no. I mean, if you don't like it and you feel it's kind of pushy, if you don't like it, don't think someone is doing you a favor. If someone is sexually abused, she thinks she doesn't have anywhere to go, and in case she goes to report, the police itself will drop the case because maybe the guy will go behind her and then bribe the policeman, and then nothing will go on. So there is justice does not prevail at all. We are not listened to as, and well, there are cases like the blind people who are maybe like sexually abused, and then when she goes to report, maybe at the police, this is the first place you go when you've been abused. You go to report, and then they're trying to tell you, could you identify who did this, and maybe you cannot see. So this is the case when you can't see, so it's hard for you to identify, maybe like by touching. It's really hard. So kind of there is no inclusion, you know, in the law, the law, in the implementation of the law. The authorities don't know about the law. They don't know what should be done. It's still very, very low, the knowledge about the existing law. The laws are there, but there is totally no implementation. It's just paperwork. Yeah.